Hello and welcome to our blind lager tasting channel. My name is Elud. We are going to be tasting lagers, surprising. And today we have 4 new brews here for you and a new concept as well. We're going to be tasting 4 different lagers from 4 different countries. We have Arcobrau, this is from Germany. We have Svijany, this is from Czech Republic. We have Trumer, which is from Austria. And we have Soproni, which is a Hungarian beer. What we're going to be doing is that I will pour these beers into these glasses. Then my partner will come and mix these up. And we are going to be smelling, tasting these beers, and we're going to be rating them and giving you feedback as we taste them. And we're going to try to create an order, how we like them. So there's going to be a winner at the end. And at the very end, we're going to try to guess which one is which. These are pretty different styles. I mean, you got a German Helles, you got a sweeter, more caramelly Bohemian Pilsner, you have an Austrian Pilsner, and then you have a Euro lager. They are supposed to be pretty different, but we'll see. Let's go in order. So what we have here is from Germany. It's actually a pretty old castle brewery. More precisely, this is a historic castle brewery from Moos, Lower Bavaria, and the first documented brewing activity was all the way back from 1567, and now it's a family-owned brewery and not much to be known about the recipe. We know that they're using traditional German brewing methods. It's brewed under the Reinheitsgebot or purity law of 1516. They're using noble German hops from the Hallertau region, but that's pretty much it. The second one, we have Svijany Moos. This is an 11% original gravity Bohemian or Czech lager. Pretty caramelly, sweet, pretty hoppy beer. What to know about this brewery, this is actually one of the oldest breweries in Czech Republic and almost the entire continent. This brewery is from 1564, so a little older than the first one, pretty old. There's a little bit to know about their brewing method. We know that it's a double decocted beer, and we know that they're using Saaz hops. We also know that it's a very traditional brewing method. They're using open vat fermenters, and they add some sugar to the beer, which is pretty unusual for lagers, especially quality lagers like this one. So yeah, we'll see how it tastes. Next up, we have a very interesting beer here. This is a beer from Austria originally. The first brewing operations date back to 1601, so very similar era actually. They're almost all from the 16th century. Trumer have been owned by the same family since 1775 by the Sigel family, and today it's the 8th generation owner of the same family. Something really interesting about this beer is that you can also find it in the USA, because in 2004 they opened a brewery in Berkeley, California, and they've been brewing for the American market in California ever since. Something to know about their brewing method, well, we know that they use whole leaf hops. We know that they also open ferment. They use open fermentation vessels. And we also know that this is a very heavily awarded beer. And at the very end, we have a Hungarian beer. The year 1895 is indicating the founding year of the brewery. They've been brewing there only for 100 some years. This is a really young beer, you know, in this selection. You get some really old ones right here, over 400 years of brewing tradition. Something about the recipe, we know that they're using traditional Czech Saaz hops, just like Svijany here. Some of the Saaz is actually coming from Hungary and not the Czech Republic. It is also owned by Heineken. Interestingly enough, you got 3 family breweries here and 1 macro brew. Let's go ahead and open these beers up. I'm gonna pour these into these glasses. I'm gonna mix them up and we can get it started. Nice! Oh, I'm really looking forward to try this Trumer Pils. This is supposed to be a fantastic brew, but actually all of them are pretty amazing. Kommen Sie! we're back.
Hi.
Vicky's here. The glasses are mixed up.
Oh, it's much darker.
You got some information already on the color.
Okay,
but
so too dark.
You got two dark color beer. And without further ado, we're gonna start our tasting with our ring. And numero uno is gonna be nice and light lager.
Definitely smells nice.
It does. I actually really like all of these beers. The question is for me is, do you like these certain brands because you have a great memory with it, or is it an objective opinion that it's actually a great brew? Anyway, so we're gonna start with number one.
Okay, so I've been smelling it, and it's actually very pleasant. Very standard, like nothing outstanding. It's that very fruity notes that I'm getting, but nothing else really.
It's a tad bit grainy, a little bit yeasty in a good way. A very typical Euro lager smell, as in it doesn't quite smell like a German Helles, which is more floral. It has a bit of that fruitiness, like you mentioned. It's a little yeasty, and it's also grainy.
Yeah, pretty bitter for sure. It's a bit underwhelming for me. It's grainy for sure. Not my favorite. I think I say that all the time. Clear tasting, if that makes sense.
It has a bit of lingering bitterness, but very balanced brew. I think it's a great drinker. I really enjoy it.
For me, it's just nothing to write home about, I guess, but it's, again, personal preferences. It doesn't mean it's bad. There's nothing off-putting in it. It's just not my usual vibe.
Kind of smells and tastes like a German beer, but let's just move on. It's really hard to see.
So next up, oh, way different profile. This is like cleaning supplies.
Chemically.
It's very chemically, not the most pleasant in that sense. It's bordering on unpleasant, actually, in my opinion.
Oh, it's so interesting. So it has a bit of fruitiness, but also the chemically is there.
You know what? I think it's more like cannabis. It definitely has a wheat smell. So it's hops. It's hoppy, because cannabis and hops are related. The base note, if you smell it the second time, it's like, oh yeah, like someone smoked a joint. I've never really detected that in a beer before. So
Heineken has that a whole lot.
Oh, interesting. I don't know if it's just in my head now, but the hoppiness is, I would say, really there for some reason.
As in bitter?
Yeah. So how it smells like, it translates how it tastes like. There's no discrepancies here. It's the exact same, in my opinion. A bit watery as well, a bit diluted.
It is. And if I have to guess, this is probably going to be the Austrian. So far, I think this is more like a German.
Do you think it's this?
I have a feeling that it might be the Trumer. It is a...
I've never tasted anything similar. Very unique, for sure.
Unique beer, but it's also a great sipper. It's just, you could drink a couple liters of this. This is a great beer.
Oh, malty, very sweet smelling, like baked cookies. That's it. The main note is definitely a sweet aroma. How about you?
Actually, it's strange. I can barely smell anything. I mean, it has such a deep color, and then there's barely any aroma.
That's never a bad thing, though.
To me, it is just indicating that it's likely not a Czech beer, because Czech beers are so...
Oh, they're smelly.
Unique.
They are very smelly.
You can love it or hate it, but it's a unique aroma, and this is in it.
No, it's not.
I have a feeling that might be the Hungarian.
It tastes like nothing. It is quite bland. I think I detected more of that sweeter notes, but when it's in your mouth, it just completely evaporates. It's like you're gulping into nothingness.
Low bitterness, actually pretty low sugar.
I would say it's more sweet than bitter, though. Like, it's definitely, if you have to choose, it's going on the sweeter side.
I have a feeling that this might be the Hungarian option here. This really reminds me of that Austrian flavors, and this is very German to me. But let's do the last one because I have a very good feeling this is gonna be the Czech.
Oh my God, 100%. You just have a little sniff and you know, it's like, I would be so surprised if it wouldn't be Czech beer. It has tutti frutti elements too, but also some of that burnt popcorn. You smell the diacetyl.
Yeah,
it has to be.
So number one hits you is your typical butterscotch, buttery aromas, or caramel flavored popcorn.
Oh yeah, that's a thing. Yeah. Incredible. Really like it. I'm not a big fan of Czech beers, but I like this one. Maybe I'm just the mood for it today.
Yeah, I think it's a great beer.
Yeah.
All right, so we've gotten to the point where we're gonna pick our favorite. Let's go from worst to best. Which one did you like
The least
of all these?
The yeasty one. Definitely the yeasty one. It has some kind of off flavor and I don't enjoy it. So that's fourth place for me.
Yeah, like it's more like a yeast forward beer.
Yeah, and then definitely this is third one. The wheat smelling one.
Oh yeah, so weed and hops. We know they're related. So you got yeast, now you got hops as number 3.
I would have to say I have no problem with the watery bland taste of this brew. So this could be second place.
Yeah.
Which means I'm usually not the biggest lover of Czech style beers, but I definitely think that this takes the cake.
Okay. So once again, very conveniently organized here from worst to best to your liking. And now comes the part when I'm trying to guess what's what. I mean, I already alluded to the fact that some of these beers are very typical to certain styles. I can tell you with almost 100% certainty that Svijany, the Czech Bohemian Pilsner, is number 1 because it's just so typically buttery, sweet, caramelly. It's fantastic. I personally really enjoy this style, so I have no problem identifying it. When it comes to the second, I have a feeling that this is going to be a Hungarian beer. The needle doesn't move anywhere outside of that typical balanced range. It's not too hoppy, it's not too sweet, it's not too anything. It's a good drinker. These styles are typically brewed to be consumed in quantity and be enjoyed by the broadest possible audience. So this is my guess here. I think this is going to be Trumer Pils. This is just reminding me of an Austrian lager. And also the cannabis, I mean, you get that in Heineken. You definitely get some cannabis in a Heineken, but I haven't really smelled that in a German Helles or German Pilsner before. So I think this is going to be the German for that very fact, because the German Helles is very typically yeasty and grainy. So this is my guess. Let's do the reveal. So the first glass is going to be number 4, like I guessed. This is the German Helles from Arcobrau. I think it's a great beer. I'm definitely going to be finishing that if you didn't like it.
Okay.
Next up, we have number 2, and that is indeed the Trumer Pils. The cannabis aroma, I mean, I think it's just gradually comes out as it warms up, but maybe that's why people in California love it so much. Who knows? But it is a great beer, and I'm very eager to drink that. If you don't want to, if you didn't like it, I'm gonna finish these off, no problem. Number 2 is 1, which is this beer, so that also means that the Svijany was your favorite. This is just more like a guessing game, really.
And you nailed it. Wow. First time, I think.
It's the first time, but yeah, I think this was a very interesting episode, and I really enjoyed it, and I think we learned a lot. And we really hope that you guys are going to join us next time, when we're going to come up with some new ideas, new experiments with these lagers. And I can already tell you we have like a dozen future episodes lined up for you, all different lagers from all different countries. Yeah. And don't forget to grab a beer yourself, as you always say that. And see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.